Hello and welcome to my new account, Only Reds, a restricted hardcore Iron Man on free to play. Instead of boring you with any details, I'm just going to jump straight into it and explain things as they go along. I will list the rules though in the description below. We have a new account. A little bit of context for those who watched my kind of yapping about 2025. I want to do a mini series which can run alongside Hammerlocked. So I've been thinking about it, and like all great creatives of our time, I'm just going to steal an idea from other people and do the same thing. It's easy as that really. So we are doing Red Interacts only. There's a few accounts out there which already do it. They did it in Gullinor Games last year. For those who don't know, means I can only move around the game by interacting with things in game, which will generate a red cross. If it generates a yellow cross, that's bad. I can't generate yellow crosses. It can only be red crosses. I can't force fake interactions. So what that means is I can't use an item on something because that will generate a red cross. That's outlawed. That's illegal. That is banned. I cannot do that. It has to be a legitimate in-game interaction. At the same time, I can't right-click on things to find something I can interact with. That is also unallowed. I have to look around. It'll say up the top left. It won't say anything yet because I ain't got a character name just yet. But I have to go around, and it gives me an option to interact. Like it says there, look up name. Then I can click. And if that would give me a red cross, I can do it. I can go ahead and do it. If it wouldn't, bad news. Can't do it. So it's going to be very limited. It's going to be very limited of where I can go. And because I'm not made of money, this is going to be on free to play. The goal is, and it's going to be nice and short term, I'm going to work towards Dragon Slayer. Now that may not sound too exciting because it's Dragon Slayer. Everyone does Dragon Slayer. So my little spice to life on this is I'm doing it as a hardcore Iron Man. So this account will last as long as I maintain my hardcore status up until I do Dragon Slayer. Once we've done Dragon Slayer, I'm going to vibe check it, and then I might make it a member and put the next goal point to the fight caves, get a fire cape. Same again, it keeps on going as long as I'm hardcore or until I get my fire cape. And then we'll do another break, and maybe if I've done Inferno on my main accounts at that point, we'll do Inferno. We'll do Inferno next. We'll keep on pushing it. And the name, if it's not taken yet, is going to be Only Reds. There we go. There we go. That's the hair I normally have. We're going to have facial hair this time because I've now got a bit of facial hair myself, you know, so I need correct representation. There we go. You want the mullet, do you? All of this is live streamed, by the way, and I did not notice at this point that OBS was not picking up the Twitch chat. So if it looks like I'm talking to myself, trust me, I've not lost my mind yet. Do you want the bread tuber aesthetic? There we go. That is pure bread tuber aesthetics. This man is going to make a YouTube video apologizing for slurs he made 20 years ago on social media when no one asked about it. I'm going to get rid of the bread tuber aesthetic. I'm going to hate myself for it. There we go. And there we go. Only Reds has been birthed. Right, so one thing which I'm going to point out, I do have the render distance set to the standard amount. So I can't have anything additionally rendered to what you'd normally have thanks to any of the Moonlight plugins. So I can only see what you would have in the vanilla old school RuneScape layout. I almost said old school RuneCraft, that'd have been terrible. So I'll show you an example of a yellow cross. So if I click here, that's a yellow cross. That's a no-no. I'm not allowed to do that. That is disallowed. And that's the only time you're ever going to see a yellow cross on this account, hopefully. However, that gives a red cross. So that means I can move over here. And that's it. That is literally what's going on. I talk, that's a red cross. I can go here. There you go. Open door, that's red. And now comes the first challenge. I mean, that's not too hard, actually. I can just click red right there and we're good. We're good. Hardcore Iron Man. Here we go. This is what you want. And now we can enter the mainland. And with entering the mainland, we are going to do our first challenge. Our first challenge. Cook's Assistant. Right, the tech support arc is over. YouTube people should be able to see Twitch chat again if Twitch chat would like to say hello. So first things first, I want to do Cook's Assistant. And the only way I'm going to get into Lumbridge Castle is by attacking some men. I think I can interact with that door there. There we go. There we go. There's a man here. And then I'm going to click on that door so I don't actually attack the man because I don't want to scrap with anyone just yet. Also, very important. Look at that sweet little red helmet. Do you know what that little red helmet means? It means I am better than you. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. That's just what that red helmet means. Will I be on the hub? Shall I put the first episode of this series as an exclusive P-Hub? The new and Falcon series exclusive to P-Hub. Right, guys. So this is the most important quest in the game. Now I need to navigate my way to some wheat fields. Imagine the all views you get on legit rankers. Mate, I can only come to... I don't trust this guy opening and closing the door. I can only come to RuneScape content, so that is why I go to P-Hub for all of my high quality RuneScape content. Dion, you're going to help me out here. Then chop down the tree. There we go. We're loving it. We're loving it. I know it's saying to milk the cows there, but I know there's cows up this way. And we do need flour. And I've just realised how high my wood cutting level is going to get by doing this account. I am going to have to fight this goblin, possibly. I'm going to do that now before he fucks off and ruins everything. And then I can click that tree there. See that? That is some nice tech. That is some nice tech. Oh, shit. Okay. Right, there's cows here. So I'm going to want to either attack this goblin or wait for that cow to come over. So let's go and attack the goblin. Let's go and attack the goblin. That cow just died. Oh, there we go. If I have it like that, I can see the style. Do I want to kill this goblin? No, what? Let's scrap with this goblin. See how that goes. And then we'll move on. Then we will move on. Also, I got my friends set to private. I might turn it off if I'm completely honest. There we go. Show none. Because I don't want you fuckers to know which world I'm on and start closing some of these gates when I'm trying to click on it. Because I know that's what some of you fuckers would do. Or try and start chopping down trees so I've got nothing to move around with. Right. I need to get into this chicken pen. That is the first thing I'm going to want to do. So let's click that. And then I want to click it again. Can I take that egg? Is that a natural spawning egg? I can. That's good. And now I need to escape this place. It's already just looking a little bit dodgy, I'll be honest, looking at everything around here. This is fine. All the red in this field is absolutely beautiful. These logs are also going to be very helpful. There's a reason I'm keeping some of those logs. Because if I am screwed somewhere, since you burn a log, you always go one step to the west. It does mean that if I make a mistake, I can use that to step the heck out of dodge. Right, where is the dairy cows around here? Up here. So I want to get up there. Okay. So let's start with this door. And hopefully there's a gate or something around here which I can click. Yeah, boy. We're in. And now this is the fucked up bit. Know what? There is a tree over there. Right. Does it work if I click the ladder here? What I might do, I'm not going to do that because that has just kind of ruined it. So what I might have to do is turn off Quest Helper. I'm going to have to turn off Quest Helper, aren't I? I am not going to use the ladder from here because I've just seen where that is due to Quest Helper. So for integrity reasons, I'm running around. But Quest Helper is going to have to be turned off because that just pretty much solved the problem for me. And we are not okay with that. We are not chilled with that. New hub content, OSRS cow milking, 100 hours. No what? Why is it? I don't remember so many fucking goblins being on this pathway towards a mill. Has it always been so many goblins here? I was always sure the goblins were more towards the west, not gathered here in front of a mill. Right, I am going to have to ignore this goblin and just get straight in there. So I can't see anything. And now close that. We open that. And the ladder should be around here somewhere. There it is. Now we need to just hand this back in. So what I'm going to do on the way back is pick up Sheep Shearer. Because that is something else, which is just quick, easy quest points. Gives us some early crafting experience. blah, blah, blah. Let's just get these ones out the way, because that is the main thing I want to do right now. Just get all the quest points. For clarification, in order to do Dragon Slayer, so we need 32 quest points and level 33 in magic. There's no other quest completion requirements, but since we're staying as free to play to do this, it means we can't do those quick easy wins from the members quests. Also means we're not doing waterfall either, so no shortcuts with this. We are doing the classic free to play grind while only being able to click on red things. And there is the goblin which I need to get back to Lumbridge. I'm also going to say, since I did say that if I do get a yellow cross, I've got to use this Lumbridge home teleport in order to reset myself back at Lumbridge. That doesn't mean I can intentionally exploit that wall and to misclick just to get back to Lumbridge. I'm going to put that in place right now, just for no other reasons than to keep this nice and clean. Full integrity check, full integrity check. Know what? While I'm here, I might as well claim my Iron Man armor as well. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? There we go. And that is Red Interacts Only Cook's Assistant. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Cooking level 4. Absolutely cracked out. Greatest gameplay you have ever seen. I just want everyone on YouTube to know Candy Floss just hopes that you're all having a good time gape maxing. That's all. So I believe clicking one of these lambs are going to fuck me over. So I got to make sure I don't click the lamb. And I think if I click a sheep which has just been sheared, that is also going to cause problems. So I ideally need to shear this one away from this dude and stay away from these lambs as well. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, look, all these sheep lovely and lined up for me. Isn't that great? I imagine... Fuck, I tapped the ram. I was going to say, I imagine that was a Welshman's dream right then. Just 3 sheep, backs turned to them, facing the fence. Nothing like it in the Welshman's life. You could say that Welshman was about to help those sheep gape max. Isn't that right, Candy? Oh, that was close. That sheep started walking away and that got sketchy. It equips your prostate, you lock in like a power gauntlet. I hate this chat. I hate this. I don't know what's got into you guys today. All it took was for someone to mention gape maxing once, and that's it. You went off on the wild one. Where is my regular... How far is Dion? Oh, it's Donnie. Donnie and Dion must be 2 different people. There we go. There is the tree I'm after. That is the tree of destiny. Right, I've just got to make it back to the good old farmer, and we're done. But for now, by talking to Farmer Fred, that's it. That is Sheep Shearer done and out the way. And a bit of dollar. We love to see that bit of dollar. The poll results are in after a very cultured conversation about femboy games, and we are doing Restless Ghost. Restless Ghost. So I need to make my way back to Lummy with only red interacts. I'm not allowed to intentionally fuck it up for the home teleport. And because I can't use quest plugin because it bloody shows things I can interact with, I've now got to remember off the top of my head. I've just realised because of quest plugin showing me things I can interact with, it now means I need to remember how to do all these quests off the top of my head, or actually solve them legitimately. So this is going to be interesting. This has become Red Interact Only, unguided, free to play, hardcore Iron Man. It becomes longer and longer what it's called. I'm not including all of that. Right, so I am going to get myself to the... Shit! Right, I need to stop and home teleport. That was a yellow cross. Ugh! I can't afford to do that again because I'm just standing around doing nothing for 30 minutes. So that's the first fuck up. I'm going to keep a tally of that, of how many times we fucked this up. So that's fuck up number 1. Fuck up number 1. Right, let's attack the man. Let's attack the man. And let's be a bit more slower with this. I rushed that a bit. I was a bit confident, going in fast. And I got my yellow cross and ruined everything in my life. But that's going to be the worst part. If I'm out doing something, so let's say I'm doing Dragon Slayer, for instance. If I get to the very end of Dragon Slayer, the very end, about to fight the dragon, and then I accidentally misclick. I'm at home teleporting out of there and I've got to make my way back. That is going to be miserable. Guys, I'm being 15 again. Mate, that's what it's all about. Listening to new metal while playing RuneScape on free to play. That is the full 2006 experience. I'm looking for a quest. It's time for Restless Ghost. It's recommended to have combat level 10 for this quest, but know what? Only Weds. Big dick over here. However, I should have paid attention to what he was asking me to do. Father Erne, right, I've got to go into Lumbridge Swamp, so this is where it might get spicy. This is where it might get spicy. Bro fucking hitting the opium pipe again. Bro. That's more so for YouTube, because they can't see me vape on YouTube. All they're going to hear is a puffin. I can't interact with that. Right, so this is where it's getting spicy. I need to get in here. There is a frog, but that is a walk here. So I can't interact with that frog. Right, this is why we've got these logs. Because now I can burn this, walk to the west, and hopefully get something into render distance, which I can interact with. So let's burn 2 of these logs, and then we'll have a look. There we go. Suck swamp. What does that even mean? Suck swamp bubbles. That's not something I want to do in my life whatsoever. Right, we're going in. This could result in us being trapped in the Lumbridge Swamp, but I have confidence we will be okay. We've got a few NPCs we can attack now, which is good. So I need to change this to left click where available, because that means I can now interact with these, which are going to be very helpful. Very good. I'm going to take tools and head over here. Right, these rats do attack me, so I kind of not want to hang around. I have kind of now been given some pressure to get through here ASAP, because I am in danger. I'm in danger. Right, where to next? I could chop down this one. Oh yes, keep on giving me these dead trees. They are my lifeline right now. And I can open this door, speak to Father Ernie. And I believe he just gives us the Go Speak amulet. I don't think we have to do anything else. I don't recall having to do anything else. We'll find out. And now we've got to travel back through the swamp. And this is where it gets difficult, because now that we're having to travel to the east, being able to take a step to the west is not as helpful. It might be if we get ourselves stuck somewhere. So I'm going to definitely cut down this dead tree. But in order to go in the direction we want to go to, it's not as helpful. Come on, give us this log. Come on! There we go. Wood cutting level 4. So right now it's betting time. It's time for you degenerates to put down in the comments on YouTube, or if you're in chat right now, put in chat for everyone to see what you think my wood cutting level is going to be by the time we've done Dragon Slayer. Keeping in mind, most of this movement we're having to do through wood cutting. So we're going to end up unintentionally getting a lot of wood cutting experience. So if you're in chat, put it in chat. If you're on YouTube, put it down in the comments. Put in your guesses. By the time we've done Dragon Slayer, what is that wood cutting level going to look like? Right, we're off to the Wizard's Tower. We're not going to go through Lumbridge Swamp, so I don't believe there's a way to get there through Lumbridge Swamp. There might be, but I know there's definitely a way to get there through this way. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to head north and go through Draenor. And now is the main part I am concerned about. Getting across this bridge. Because there's not much on this bridge whatsoever. So once I start crossing this bridge, this may get a bit difficult. This may get a bit challenging. Right, so let's build this. I'll say I can't build it and I need to upgrade to become a member. There we go. We want those crates there. And hopefully we'll be able to see the door. Yeah, there we go. Brilliant. Okay. This is the first thing which could fuck up and it probably get us killed if we don't do this nice and slow. There we go. Run away from the skeleton. He stops chasing there. That's fine. That's chill. That's not as bad as I thought it could be. I'm happy with that. There we go. And we get this nice little cutscene which confirms the completion of Restless Ghost. Red interacts only. Another step closer to doing Dragon Slayer. And we now have level 9 prayer, which is our highest combat level stat. It takes us straight to combat level 4. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Right then. We've currently got 3 quest points. We need 29 more quest points. So, I'm going to put up for another vote for people in chat. And then we'll crack on with it. So I'm going to have to make my way north of Falador. Start the quest. And this actually requires me to do a lot of walking around. It's also going to require me to have some food and do a bit of fishing, because we need to get some goblin mail. So what I am going to do is deposit some of these safety blanket logs, do a little bit of fishing, so we've got some food, and then we can farm that goblin mail. I tell you what's rough. I'm so conditioned now to think that there's a bank at the bottom of that ladder because of doing Recipe for Disaster. And obviously free to play, can't do Recipe for Disaster, and there's nothing down there whatsoever. So can't use that bank, but I'm conditioned, absolutely conditioned. But we're going to get to the fishing spot, which is just south down here. I think the safe way to do it with our current combat level is going to be going through the graveyard and follow on through there. Right, so I believe that's a red cross if we click on that. Yeah, it is. And that brings us down here while it's telling us that we need to be a member. Can I get closer to that? No, that's as close as I can get with it telling me I need to be a member. But I can attack this level 5 frog. And I need to now. Shit! Right. This could be a problem. Right. Hopefully, nothing will aggro onto me. And I will need to Lumbridge home teleport. Okay, none of you fuckers attack me, please. I don't like that frog staring at me. That's 2 times we've done a yellow cross now. That's not great. And I just want to fish some shrimp as well. Thing is, I know the definite safe route to getting to the fishing spot in Draenor Manor, but I don't want to go there because of the dark wizards. So I'm just going to have to try and double down and think about how I'm going to get through the swamp. We've got these swamp bubbles, so let's try and suck up one of these swamp bubbles and see what we've got left to interact with from that. Mate, have you ever gamed like this before? You can shut your yap. Like, that's fine. So now I can click here. So that's what I'm going to have to do. Just provoke the level 5 frog and then run towards these. And now I can net these fishing spots. My next concern is, since some fishing spots can move, there is always going to be that risk of when I click on a fishing spot, it's going to change. Like it's just changed right now. And it'll give me a yellow cross. And when I've got a 28-minute cooldown at the moment, if that does happen, we are sitting here doing nothing for 28 minutes. That's just how it's going to be, okay, guys? That's just how it's going to have to be. This is where I'm stopping with the fishing because, my lord, I just called me asked to fish. Oh, most boring activity in the game after agility. Why? I need to make my way back. Can I click that? How far is it going to take me? Okay, yeah. I'll take that. Now I need to get in here. We've got the door. We're good. We're good. Finally, we've got the final piece of goblin mail. But we're ending at this. 6s across the board, 11 prayer, 12 HP. You love to see it. Little bit of dollar. Gonna get a skimmy out of that. But we've also got a clue scroll. Oh, fucking hell. I was about to say we'll do the beginner clue scroll. But I don't think we can do those ones. Unless... No. There is a few which we can do. And I know we can do them. But they require to be either in the wheat field or at the back of Draenor Manor. We are going to bin Goblin Diplomacy for a single moment. And we are going to try and do our first ever red interact only clue scroll, which is going to suck ass. Let's do this. Let's do this. Why? I need to remember where I can buy a spade. Because I need a spade. Right, so first things first, let's get ourselves to the Rock. I believe we can get a spade at the Rock General Store. And we're going to be sensible and go in from the east entrance, so we don't have to go anywhere near the Dark Wizards. Oh, well, this isn't good. Right, we'll click on this tree. Giant rat's attacking, but that's fine. So if I click on that door, where does it send me? That's not where I want to go. Okay. Is there not anything here? What happens if I click on that? How about if I click on this? Okay, so it sends me that way. And that reveals nothing of great use. Can I? No. Oh, fuck. We may not be able to do east entrance, you know, which is absolutely horrible. That is something I'm not happy about in the slightest. Are we going to have to do the Dark Wizards? No. We'll see if we can scoop around the south way, pass the Champions Guild, and get in from the west entrance. But east entrance, we can't do east entrance. The Rock east entrance, not going to happen. What does all of this relate to? I only ask that because if I open up the wiki map right now, I don't think in the life of me I have ever entered this area or had a reason to enter this area. I don't believe I've ever seen anyone else enter this area as well. So why does it exist? Sleepy, you do realise this is a restricted account, right? You think I'm clicking on these trees for my own entertainment? Because I'm not. What's a restriction, autism? Yeah, that is definitely the restriction, mate. Spot on. Let's figure out how we travel through the rock. So we've got a tree there. That's good. It's a good start. Want to get into the general store. Hopefully, they sell a spade there. If not, I'm going to have to look where I can get a spade from. What are you selling? Right. Where is spade? Give me spade. I'm not on a members world, so I can't just buy one from a farming patch. Ha! Of course there is. How could I forget about this one? I need to climb the ladder. There it is. Take spade. We're cooking. We're good. Fuck. Why? That is the third time in the first 2 hours and 20 minutes. We've fucked this up 3 times now. Back to Lumbridge we go, and we're gonna make our way back to the rock. Fun. Great. Go to Remington now and get Cape. We're already on a side quest from Goblin Diplomacy to do this beginner clue squall. So are we gonna get diverted even more and go to Remington? Because if you think I'm gonna do that, you're fucking correct. I'm gonna do that. What a bloody Remington, guys. You know what? We'll go to the one at Falador. I've just realised where we are. Shit. Okay. Let me be sensible for a moment and take some wide movements away from these jail guards. Right, Draenor. We've not been Draenor before. I need to look at things to interact with. So I can go here. Should be easy to navigate through. What are the potential things we can get out of Beginner Casket then? You know what? I tell you one thing we can get out of Beginner Casket. Goddamn mole slippers. If we get the mole slippers, that shit is never coming off. We're going to live the mole slipper life into the end of days. I hope you realise that. They are best in slot, 4 feet, even on members. Anyone who get those fancy Pegasi boots or whatever bloody called, gonna be honest, you kind of cringe. In fact, you're not even kind of cringe. You're most definitely cringe. It's all about the mole slippers. That's just facts. That's just facts, okay? And you just need to live with that. Guys, strength level 7, 1 KC black cape for that elite fashion scape. We are cooking. We are doing the ultimate free-to-play experience right now. Right, now we're going to move through Falador to get back into the rock so we can do this beginner clue scroll. And hopefully not yellow interact again, because if we yellow interact, we only have 24 minutes until we get home teleport back, which means we will have to sit around and wait for all those 24 minutes, okay guys? And that's not great. That's not fun. So the bit which is going to be interesting, and I'm also dreading, is going to be this hot and cold. Because I'm only going to be able to move between places by interacting. So it's going to be quite hard to figure out the correct direction of if something's hot or cold, frankly. And even more so, if it's in the place, which is in the middle of nowhere, I may not even be able to get to it. I may have to go quite heavy on the logs thinking about it. I might have to deposit all these shrimp, get more logs, and do some jank. I don't think I can get in without attacking a guard. Let's go to this tree first, because that should open up being able to see. Ah, there we go. Let's go towards that. Climb back down. There we go. Okay, brilliant. Brilliant. By the way, guys, it's taken us about 15 minutes to get back here. It's fucking miserable. Right. Yes, I do. I know how to do this. Right, so let's log in our coordinates here. The device is code, as expected. Now we just need to keep spamming this because it doesn't interrupt our movement. And we just got to figure out where to dig while also only moving through red interactions. It's going to be miserable. Ooh, shit's sake. Well, we got to go back to Lumbridge. And we don't have a home teleport ready, so what do you guys want to do for 13 minutes? Oh, we'll give it a moment. We'll give it a moment.